Here we are, going far to save all that we love. If we give all we've got, we will make it through. Here we are, like a star shining bright on the world today. Make evil go away. Cold Lyoko will, we set it on. Cold Lyoko, be there when you call. Cold Lyoko, we will stand real tall. Cold Lyoko, stronger after all.
Oh. Ha-ha! Take that, Fireball! And you slimy vortex, you'll see. You think you're so smart. Wait till I discombobulate you into the black hole.
Do you mind cooling it a little?
Ah! Great, thanks a lot. You just made me miss the bonus ball. I'm dying from sleep deprivation, and now you're making me start all over again.
At 4 a.m.? Oh. Odd, wake up. Time to rise and shine.
What are you guys dressed like that for?
It'll come to you. Think it over, Odd.
Huh? Oh, no, Fizzette! Forget about it, guys. I can't go. Galactic battle totally wiped me out.
I don't think an excuse like that is going to sit too well with Jim.
Aelita, do me a big favor. Think of a nice, legitimate excuse so I can stay here and sleep.
Me? What am I supposed to tell him? Thanks a lot.
Delarobia. Delarobia, I don't want to have to repeat that. Delarobia!
Odd felt sick, so he went to the infirmary this morning, Jim.
Absent then. I guess when you're not feeling well, the only thing to do is head for the infirmary. Dumbass.
Present!
Devasser.
Present.
Ducro.
Yeah.
You say present or here, none of this yeah stuff, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Naomi. How would you feel about having a fantastic and breathtaking experience together with me in the moonlight tonight?
You're gonna be kidding, you dork.
Right, today we're going to work on the high jump. For once, I won't go to great lengths to tell you how this kind of sport can take you to great heights. So just watch. Demonstration. Gain momentum. Ready, and...
I've told you over and over again, if you insist on doing this sort of thing, this is where you'll end up.
Yeah, it's an occupational hazard. I see you've already sent Delarobia home.
Odd, but he hasn't been here at all.
Oh?
Well, what kind of lame-o speech did G.I. Jim bore you with today? That's about the only part I'm sorry I missed. Every time he opens his mouth, he cracks me up.
Well, why don't we share a little laughter in my office now?
Oh, no, please tell me that I'm still sleeping, that this is a nightmare.
You're wide awake, Delarobia, but you're right about one thing. This is your nightmare.
Disappointed. Disappointed. That's the only word for it. Miss Stone's Odd, I am deeply disappointed in both of you.
I agree with that, sir. These two took me for some sort of idiot.
You shamelessly acted with total indifference to the ethical values that this institution was designed to teach you. You lied, both of you. Therefore, 4 hours of detention.
Really? Only 4, sir?
Yes, and that's because I consider myself to be too
weak?
magnanimous.
Thanks for the lame excuse, Aelita.
Hey, Odd, how can I know that Jim would pull his back out and go to the infirmary?
If you'd have taken the time to think of a better excuse, I wouldn't have had 4 hours of detention.
And if you were just a bit less selfish, you'd realize that I got stuck with 4 hours of detention too. And for what? Because you needed your sleep, you lazy loser!
Hi, Aelita. How would you feel about having a fantastic and breathtaking experience together in the moonlight tonight?
Aelita would rather have detention than go out with you.
How nice of you to ask, Nicholas. Thanks, I'd really like that.
I'm hallucinating. You're not gonna go out with that nerd, are you?
I'd rather hang out with a nerd than a selfish potato head like you.
These fries are tasty. I say something wrong?
Well, it looks as if we've got a bit of a Cold War on our hands.
Listen, you two, why don't you kiss and make up? We've got more important things to worry about.
Like exploring the network with the skids some more?
That's right, and especially to check out that spear you came across on your first trip.
Great. When do we go?
The longer we wait, the stronger Santa gets, so I say we try tonight. That is if our two friends are ready to bury the hatchet.
As long as I don't have to talk to that dummy.
Suits me. What would I have to say to a lazy, selfish brat anyway?
That's progress, sort of.
Hey, Alita, are we still on for tonight?
I'm sorry. I mean, I really am, but something just came up. I've got a big test I have to study for.
Yeah, well, I guess that figures. It was too true to be good.
I mean,
You know what I mean, right? Listen, Herb, how would you feel about having a fantastic and breathtaking experience in the moonlight tonight?
huh? This is your fantastic and breathtaking experience? A dumb fishing trip?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how fantastic and breathtaking it can be to catch a big fat pike.
And you're a clownfish, you know that, Nicholas?
Shh! You scare the fish away if you talk too loud.
Take your time, why don't you?
Give it a rest, huh? What's Odd doing out at this hour?
I thought Alita had a huge test to study for. Let's go.
Odd, aren't you overdoing it a little?
Thanks, Yumi. It's obvious whose side you're on.
Incredible. You'd think they were back in kindergarten.
All right, now cool it, guys. Let's concentrate on our mission. Transfer Ulrich. Transfer Yumi. Transfer Odd. Virtualization. Transporter spots.
Doesn't it freak you out to have a real loser at the controls?
Okay, energize. Do you mind asking that dorky friend of yours if he still remembers how to use the skid?
Cut it out, Aelita. Just ask him yourself.
Good answer, Ulrich.
Hey, you're starting to get on my nerves, both of you.
Yeah, we've had enough.
Well, if you guys are all finished, what do you say we take off? Supports away. Vertical propulsion operational. Ready to dive. We're in the network, Jeremy. Holo web system connected. Aelita, set course for bearing 170 and look out for a hub. Gotcha. I'll enter the coordinates of the spear that you guys saw during your last mission. Hub in sight. Are you ready? Roger. Hyperfluid aspiration in 3 seconds.
let's get out of here. It gives me the creeps.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Thanks, glad to hear it. Oh! What are you doing up there? Come down.
I'm scared of heights. I really get dizzy when I'm high up.
Don't worry, you're only 15 meters above the ground.
Nicholas, would you shut up?
Stay where you are. I'll come up and get you.
Oh no, this is horrible. I don't want to die now. I never even got to tell Sissy that I'm crazy about her.
Retrograde. Lights operational. Okay, Jeremy, we're coming to the sphere now. Okay, Aelita. Check the South Pole for an entry portal, like on Lyoko. I've got a visual on it. It's shut. What do I do now?
Why don't you knock? Maybe they'll open up for you.
Rotation?
Hey!
Odd.
Yeah?
Shut up, okay?
Key activated. There's an access code to crack. It's going to take a couple of minutes.
You can let go now.
Remember what I said a minute ago about Sissy? Well, I didn't really say it.
Okay, I'll tell Sissy that you really didn't say you loved her.
You know what I mean. Don't tell Sissy what I didn't say. Hold on. This looks really ancient. Think about it. What if the cable snaps, or the floorboards give way under our feet, or the rusty motor quits with us inside, and we're up here to rot with rats eating away at our insides?
Okay, I get the idea. We'll look for a staircase. You look over there.
Okay, I cracked the code.
Way to go, Jeremy.
Unbelievable! You guys are on an exact copy of Lyoko, except there's only one sector, the forest. Xana created another Lyoko on the network? But why? I have no idea, but you can bet it's not to save humanity. And knowing our friend Xana, I'm sure he's made lots of other copies exactly like this one.
So what do we do? Check it out?
You bet! I want as much data as possible on this new virtual world. All right, energize.
Another forest territory? Well, I guess we're not out of the woods yet.
If we don't want him freaking out or crying, I guess someone should laugh at his joke.
I wonder what Aelita and Odd were doing here.
Well, they're not here now, so let's go.
Hold on. Check out that light.
Okay, what you're gonna do now is work in groups of two. One group goes out exploring while the other watches a skid.
Right. I'll work with Ulrich or Yumi.
For once, he's got a good idea.
I've had it with you two. Ulrich and I are out of here right now. We could use a vacation.
Yeah. And you two can fight all you want to as long as we're not around to hear it.
Here come your vehicles.
Thanks, Jeremy. See ya. Have fun, you two.
Ouch!
Huh?
Sorry.
False alarm, I guess.
Well, anyway, you could have thought of a different excuse, you know.
And you could stop thinking about yourself for once. Odd, mega tank at 3 o'clock. Huh? No.
Alina, watch out!
Lord, Yumi, Xana's attacking the skid. We need you back there now.
Got it, Jeremy. We're on our way.
Odd, Aelita, listen, the skid shield can't hold out for much longer. And without the skid, I can't guarantee you a return ticket to the scanners. Jeremy, can you generate more power to the shields? I think so, but I'll need time. To reinforce the skid, I have to reroute a chunk of energy from the supercomputer itself. Isn't taking energy from the supercomputer kind of risky? We have no choice. It's the only solution I can think of right now.
See, when you put your mind to it, you can come up with good ideas. Nice one, Aelita. Huh?
We won't have enough power to launch a return to the past. But because Xana hasn't attacked anything in the real world, it shouldn't be necessary.
What if it's not their voices we're hearing?
Well, whose voices do you think they are then? Ghosts, werewolves, bloodthirsty Draculas?
I wouldn't laugh at things like that, especially not at nighttime.
It's ridiculous. Now let's climb. It's Odd and Alita, and I want to catch them red-handed. Ew! What's wrong with you?
Huh? Uh-oh.
I'll bet they came here to do some industrial espionage.
Odd and Aelita, industrial spies, in an abandoned factory? What's wrong with you?
Well, then maybe they're into witchcraft.
I got a huge problem at the factory. Herb and Nicholas are on the verge of discovering the supercomputer, and it's impossible to launch a return to the past.
Huh? You can't let those nerds get near the supercomputer.
Take care of them, Jeremy. We can manage without you.
I'm not going any further. I'm stopping.
You're stopping halfway up?
You better believe it. Did you hear that? They're behind us now.
Then just head back down.
Odd, I saw you. If Handsome gets his hands on it.
I hope Jeremy had time to reinforce it.
Sorry, pal. You came a little too late to wreck everything. Jeremy, reload me, okay? Oh, bummer. I forgot he's not there.
You go that way, and I'll go this way. Aha! I got you!
Oh, help me, will you, you idiot?
Thanks, Aelita.
Everyone knows that speeding is really dangerous.
Come on! Move it!
Looks as if the elevator works just fine.
Jeremy, you're back. Hold on. I've got to shut the elevator down.
Well, no big deal. We'll just wait them out. They'll have to come back this way.
Herb and Nicholas must have seen you come into the factory with Aelita, and now they're looking for you.
If it's Aelita and me they're after, I've got an idea that should get rid of them. But I'll need for Aelita to get back here ASAP. For you to have how can I say this, an open mind.
I don't understand. What do you mean, an open mind? Better face facts, William. You're not gonna win this time. Forward! We've got an emergency here. You'll have to devirtualize Aelita. What? But if he does that, then who's gonna pilot the skid? Yumi, you can do it. Don't worry. I'll guide you in.
If you say so.
This is awful.
No sweat. I'll devirtualize you on 3.
1, 2...
Hello!
Well, what now?
Be patient, like when you're fishing.
What? After all this, you want me to do that?
Well, yeah, unless you've got a better idea.
You'll see, the early worm catches the bird, the fish.
Hey, you guys enjoying the show?
So that's why they were hiding in the factory.
They like each other.
You look awfully serious. Did I scratch the paint on the skid or something?
I'm just worried about this Lyoko copy. If there's one out there, it means there's also another supercomputer infected with Xana somewhere else on Earth. To destroy this new supercomputer, I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of way to materialize you into the real world from the copy.
Oh, relax, Einstein. We'll handle that when the time comes.
Are you sure that's your only worry?
You see, guys, Einstein just found out what it means to have an open mind.
So now you've got eyewitness proof that Aelita's going out with Odd? That's the dumbest story I ever heard since the one about Mr. Chardin's toupee.
No, I tell you, I saw them. It's not a story, it's true. In fact, look, Sissy, here they come.
You dumbbell!
Look who's talking, you selfish loser!
I guess that should put an end to any ridiculous gossip.
Well, I don't know. I don't think your heart was in it when you called me a selfish loser.
What? Now listen, Odd.
Chill out, I'm just kidding. Well, it doesn't take much to wind you up.
I'm gonna get you. Come on, let's move it a little faster, faster! I don't believe this, he's trying to kill us! You guys are ridiculous! You're way too slow! What a bunch of snails! Except you, Odd. Even a snail runs faster than you.
Since when does the least athletic person in the world think she's better than I am?
Hey, that's true. Getting a little carried away, aren't you, Einstein? Don't blame me. The stopwatch doesn't lie, you guys. That was even worse than the last time. How do you expect to beat Xana if all of you don't speed it up?
You're a real comedian, Einstein. All you ever do is time us. Anybody can do that.
One thing is for sure. If you guys don't get into shape, you're never going to get any stronger, and Xana's going to beat you hands down. But if you think you want another trainer, be my guest.
Maybe there's a better way of getting in shape.
I get it. You're just badly trained. And if you guys can't keep up, it's my fault.
Well, yeah.
Okay, fine. I may not be the best trainer in the world, but you have to admit you don't exactly listen to me.
That's true, too. Maybe we need to find someone else, a specialist.
Specialist? You mind telling me where you expect to find one?
Now, just what do you think you're doing here? Can't a man have a little peace and quiet even on a Saturday?
Well, it's simple. Although, you might think this is a little crazy.
Nothing can surprise me ever since I orbited the Earth. Spit it out, Belpois.
Well, we heard that you were once a Special Forces trainer.
That's right. Special Forces, the SIF, Secret Intervention Force. Those are the good old days. But that being said, I'd rather not talk about it.
Would you be willing to train students like us, Jim?
Train students?
Yeah, for a kind of commando camp, like you, like their special intervention thingamajig.
Deal. Meet me at the Red Cross Trail Crossroads at 1500 hours sharp. Dressed for sports.
You mean like today already?
It touches me that students recognize and want to benefit from my experience and skill. Especially you, Belpois. I never imagined that anyone could ever turn you into a man. A real one.
No, you don't understand. I was talking about training the others, not for me.
This training course is for everybody. 1500 hours, and I want you there on time, you hear?
Ha! This'll do wonders for you, Jeremy. Now you'll be able to put your stopwatch away for a little while. All right!
This is stupid. I can't do a commando camp. I've got a ton of other things on my plate.
I think you're just afraid of sweating a little.
What if Xana attacks while we're training?
Bring your computer with you, that's all.
Don't worry, Jeremy. Jim's commando camp can't possibly do us any harm, huh? With Jim, you never can tell.
I have never seen a weaker pack of legless slugs in my life. 1500 hours sharp does not mean 1502 or 1503.
Oh, we're not going to split hairs over a few seconds, huh? My watch.
Your watch doesn't wash with me, Delarobia. I give the orders around here, so straighten up. Okay, let's go. We'll make our way to the combat clearing where we'll start in with some basic training. Like push-ups.
You know, I wonder if it wasn't a mistake to recruit Jim. No, Aelita, it wasn't just a mistake. It was a huge, colossal mistake.
13, 14, 15. Hold that 15, hold it. Hold it, I said. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. On your feet. Breathe in, breathe out. Easy does it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jeremy, are you okay? Not really, I feel awful.
Hey, what do you think you're doing, Belpois? This is only the beginning. By the time I'm through with you, you're gonna be a man. So get up now.
Jim, don't you think you're overdoing it? We want training, not torture.
Wrong again, young lady. You guys are all participating in Jim's boot camp. And that means two things. You sweat, and you don't complain. Unless you want 10 extra push-ups. From this moment on, we live and die together as a group. Got it?
Okay. No need to get carried away.
You got it on?
Sir!
Okay, let's move. 3-mile run. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on.
Oh, my poor stomach. I should have never taken seconds of the tuna casserole after the beef stroganoff.
Get those knees up, you soft-shelled crabs. Go on. Hey, Belpois, you couldn't even outrun a one-legged chicken. Left, right, and left, right.
At this rate, we'll need at least a week to recover from Jim's camp. It's kind of useless.
Young lady, it's adversity that creates strength and courage, and that's the shortest path to fame and glory. Up. Cut the clowning, Delarobia. This is not a circus. Stern, don't be a wimp. You've got nothing to be afraid of except a sore bottom. Come on, Belpois. No use hanging there like a wet sock on a clothesline. Move it. Get the lead out and crawl. Faster, you hear? Jones, I said on top of it. Not bad for the first time. Right, let's take a little break here and then we'll start a new workout.
Hey, you know what, Jim? We'd love to hear about your past life. I know you usually don't want to talk about it, but since it's just between us, members of the same commando group...
Right. Well, then listen up. Exceptionally, for you, I'll give you a quick rundown. It all began when I completed my training to become a physical education instructor. I was also a licensed scuba diver. And that's why the Marines recruited me for their special forces. NASA heard of me, and since I was now a Special Forces diver, they had me test out their spacesuits underwater. So, after having received a medal from the President, I was then appointed to the Secret Service. And believe me, Rosita Banana didn't just play the accordion. She was also a heck of a pilot. When I arrived in Buenos Aires with my cameras, her biplane bowled me over. Right. Break time's over now. A quick trot to shake off the rust. Hup, 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 hup. Let's go, people. Move it out.
Activate a tower. end this circus right now. Huh? They're already way ahead of me. Come on, you can do it, Jeremy.
What kind of beast is that?
How about that? A wild pig.
But it's huge. Let's go another way.
Oh, relax. It's nothing. I handled much worse than this when I was in Burma.
Listen, Jim, be careful. It's not a normal animal.
It's not a wild boar.
Right, like I said, it's just an overgrown pig, that's all. Come to Jim, little piglet. Here, little piggy.
No, I'm telling you, Jim, we'd be much better off getting out of here.
Look out, Balfour!
Jim? Jim, are you okay?
Yeah, sure. How's the other guy?
Wow, nice shot.
Hey, Ulrich, you've got a great arm.
I'll create a diversion. Good thing you've got fast legs, too. Go!
Xana sent this thing after us. There's no time to lose. Get to the computer lab. Aelita can manage the virtualization process. Hurry up! What about you? I'd better stay here with Jim. And if Ulrich can't join you guys, then all three of you are going to be needed on Lyoko. Good luck. Jim. Get up, Jim. I'll help you.
Yes, Mr. President. The mission has to go on whatever it takes, even if it costs me my stripes.
This way. It's a shortcut.
Hey, it's not so hard with a little training.
Come on, you can do it, Yummy!
Jeremy! I'm okay, but the boar is heading back your way. I'm off to join the others.
We have to find a way to conceal our hiding place. I'll camouflage it with some branches.
Give me a minute to get my strength back, and I can help you. My leg's fine. I'm ready to walk again. Ah!
No, Coach. Don't move. I'll take care of it.
Oh, this is horrible. I feel completely useless. This stupid broken leg I got.
Your knee is really swelled up. You'll need an x-ray to see whether or not it's broken. I'm gonna have to immobilize it or it's gonna hurt even worse.
We're almost there.
Okay, just one last sprint. The factory's not much further.
Pretty good splint there, Belpois. I haven't seen work like that in a long time. You never worked with the Magyar commandos, did you?
No, it's just a question of common sense. An injured joint won't get any worse if it doesn't move.
Exactly. You would have made a good soldier, Belpois. If only you had a little more muscle.
Maybe you don't know this, Jim, but the brain is kind of like a muscle, and that's the one in particular that I've been exercising the most.
Come on, every second counts.
I'm on it. But I'm not as fast as Jeremy. Xana has sent William and some monsters into the core chamber.
Fire!
You two get down to the scanner room. We'll have to protect the core of Lyoko.
What about the tower?
I guess I'll have to manage that alone.
No, not alone. Old reliable Ulrich is here.
Ulrich!
I shook off the wild boar, but it went back into the forest. I'm afraid it could find Jim and Jeremy.
We better not waste any time.
It's got a funny smell.
Peppermint. My parents have some in their garden. Bad news, Jim. Our camouflage is useless. The boar's sense of smell is going to give us away.
It sure will. There's a good chance of that. A better than even chance.
We've got to find a way to hide our scent. But how? Are you ready? Transfer, odd. Transfer, Yumi. Scanner, odd. Scanner, Yumi. Virtualization. I've already called up your vehicles. They'll be standing by for you in the Celestial Dome. No time to lose. Got it.
If we had a little caribou poop, we could cover ourselves with it.
Did you say caribou poop?
Yeah, it's an old Indian trick I used to use in Quebec to surprise arsonists in the forest. Anyway, we're not in Canada, so that means no caribou poop.
That's good. No way am I going to smear myself with any kind of poop. On the other hand, I'll be right back.
Wait!
Okay, I've started the delayed virtualization program.
Where's the activated tower?
In the forest sector.
Wow, valet parking, that's classy.
Come on, Ulrich, rev it up.
Huh?
Okay, listen, Jim. Take some mint. Rub it on yourself. It should be enough to hide our scent.
It's a nauseating odor.
I like it much better than caribou poop, don't you?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel a lot better on this machine than on Jim's ropes.
Okay, now all we can do is wait. We better hope that the others manage to deactivate the tower on Lyoko.
Hey, are you delirious or what, huh, Belpois?
Just daydreaming, Jim. Why don't you tell me about when you were in Canada?
Wow, that is a long story.
Well, where'd the tower go?
I don't get it. We must have made a calibration error. Without Jeremy to guide us, this won't be easy. Lord, watch out!
Well, anyway, with all these troops around, the tower can't be that far.
Your boyfriend up there?
He's not my boyfriend!
He's a little too clingy for me anyhow.
And that was when I found out that as far back as a century, I was a full-blooded Indian. Huh?
Shh.
It looks like your little trick worked.
Yeah, the mint smells strong enough now to trick him, but how much longer will it last?
Well, anyway, one thing about caribou poop, it lasts a long time.
Still nothing.
All right, we have to go back to where we started. The tower has to be there.
Okay, here we go.
what do we do now?
Hey, what are you waiting for? I'm over here! Hey, follow me!
Huh? That kid doesn't have much muscle, but he sure is big on guts.
Pod, the first shield layer is about to give. We have to do something.
I know! And I've got an idea.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Skydiving! Go get him, guys! I better get it right this time.
Lita, how are you doing?
Ulrich, tell me where the tower is. Hurry!
You should be next to it, according to this.
That's impossible. I can't see it. How come? Energy! Xana's pulled this one on us before.
That was a volley shot. It's all over for you.
And I would call that wishful thinking, William dear.
I promise never to eat pork again.
Okay then, you piece of overcooked bacon. You thought I'd let you off that easy?
I'm sorry, Jim, but you never should have left the cave.
Let me tell you, kid, you got guts. But if you think that I abandoned my men under fire, you don't know good old Jim. Come and get me if you dare.
Tower deactivated.
Hey, you didn't do a return to the past. You sure Jim has forgotten everything?
Just the opposite. He remembers everything, and that's the best insurance that there is. To him, our wild boar was a crazy and dangerous animal, but a completely normal one. Oh, hello there, Jim. We're glad to see you back on 2 feet again.
More like 3, huh? But it's not too serious. Just a bad sprain and a nasty bruise. I'll be as good as new in 2 weeks' time.
For us, it's really a shame. Just 1 day of boot camp for 2 weeks of recovery.
Oh, don't worry. That one day was very enlightening for me. You may not have been up to the commando level, but you showed great spirit. You really did. As soon as I am back in shape, I'll organize lots of other training sessions, and I hope to see you all there.
Not me. I'm booked through the end of the year. I've got a sleep session.
Honestly, Jim, it's too much of a...
Yeah, horror. Too much of an honor. I'll be there.
Huh? I owe you one, Jim.
Excellent, Belpois. I knew I could count on you, kid.
You must be dreaming. I'll be there. Wow, you could have come up with a better answer than that. No, for instance, or never, or nine, or yet.
You must really like Jim's torture.
Let me tell you something, kid. You've got guts.
Okay then, I'm uploading the program over to you. Now the skid sonar should be able to differentiate biosignals from the rest of the computer code in the digital sea.
Okay, Jeremy. Program received and activated.
And you think that with this we'll be able to find out where Xana is keeping the spiritual essence of William prisoner?
Let's hope so. It's the best chance we have to bring him back into the real world.
The return of our tall, handsome hero. I'm sure Ulrich's going to be thrilled to have his old rival back.
Odd. Sometimes you're really a bit too much.
Only sometimes? Oh no, I guess I must be slipping.
Speaking of Yumi, I wouldn't mind being in her shoes today.
Are you kidding? Helping run the outdoor science lab with 5th graders isn't exactly her idea of fun.
Oh, come on, I bet she's loving it.
To mark the exceptional event of the comet VG 724's passage near Earth, we are going to build a giant mock-up of the solar system to plot its path and better understand its periodic extrasolar orbit. Beside me is a scale model of our sun, as you can see. What you're going to do now is create 8 planets which orbit around it, so we'll break off into different teams, with each team responsible for one planet and its orbit. 5th graders will make their planets to scale, whereas 9th graders will have the responsibility...
Yumi, I'd really like to be on your team.
...from the sun...
Sorry, Johnny, that's not up to me. It's up to Mrs. Hertz.
Are there any questions?
Could I be on Yumi's team, honey?
All right, Johnny, but don't let me catch you clowning around with Hiroki.
This is really going to be a lot of fun, huh?
The mass and velocity of the comet known as VG 724 are so great that striking the Earth would provoke an explosion equivalent to 1,000 times the strength of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima in 1945. Subsequent earthquakes and tsunamis would destroy the world's major cities. Atmospheric debris would blot out the sun in a long night lasting 2 centuries. Consequently, this would spell mass extinction for flora and fauna and the entire human race. Now, of course, there's no risk of this happening, since the comet will pass no closer than, 2 million kilometers from our planet. We also have been informed by highly confidential sources that the government operates a secret military satellite armed with laser cannons sufficiently powerful to be able to alter the course of any interstellar threat such as this.
The detection spectrum is honing in.
The sonar is picking up a faint trace of digital DNA in the area. It might be William, or even maybe...
Your father? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go check it out. Okay. This is for you. And you.
I got Venus. You got Venus? Oh, too cool. Guess what? We get to do planet Earth.
Yeah, great. This is my lucky day.
Earth and the moon.
Yippee! And to think Jeremy wanted to take my place.
Now don't forget, the sun here should be the center of your calculated orbits, right? And 5th graders, make sure you note your planetary scale in relation to the sun. May I remind all of you this exercise will be graded. Now get to work!
Just a second, Suzanne. I have an important safety announcement to make. Now, about the poles, I'd like to call your attention to an important technical aspect. They have 2 ends. One is pointy and sharp. That's the one that you put into the ground. If you try to do it the other way, you might hurt yourself pushing on the pointy end.
Come on, you'd have to be an idiot not to figure that out.
Huh?
Why now? Why can't we just go on an exploratory mission in peace for once? Well, Xana, what do you have in store for us this time? Aelita, but you're needed back on Lyoko on the double. Activate a tower. Got it, Jeremy. I'm turning around.
Okay, I'm done. What do you think of my planet Earth? Look, Yumi, the moon is yours for the asking.
Yeah, right. Hiroki, doesn't the Earth have another name?
The blue planet. Yeah, I know. I was using a little imagination, like if there was a Mars attack.
And you, Johnny, do you really think anything can grow on the moon?
Well, no, but I figured it would be more poetic with plants.
Both of you start over and fix it!
Forget it. Imagination and poetry are wasted on her.
Please, send me a miracle to get me out of this. Hello? Yes, Jeremy? An activated tower? Wow, thank you, Xana.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm on my way right now.
What do you think? Okay. Oh, no, this is... Ew.
Some breaking news. It appears the comet VG-724 has broken apart.
What is going on around here?
Following a shot from a satellite, for reasons yet unknown. Correction. International observatories have now confirmed that all is well with the comet, and it will simply crash on, nowhere. As you know, it will pass very far from Earth. And anyway, we could always obliterate it with military satellites. Which, of course, don't exist. This is just a little April Fool joke from our producer. So that's it. Farewell. I mean, more news later.
Oh, no. It's not April. Dose, something is going haywire. Let's see. Orbital Observation Program. Comet VG-724. Aelita, I just figured out Xana's attack. Xana used a satellite to change the course of a comet. It's going to create a meteor shower that will pour down on Earth.
What? Are you sure?
Well, actually, according to my calculations, most of the meteorite should burn up completely in the atmosphere. On the other hand, there's a huge chunk coming behind it that will crash directly into... Oh, no! Into the factory! Jeremy, you have to get out of the computer lab right now.
I can't do that. If the computer lab gets destroyed, you guys will be stuck in the digital sea
At Xana's mercy. No, we've got to deactivate the tower.
Relax, Jeremy. We'll do it in no time.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop the meteorite from falling.
That's true. And that's why I'm staying here at the control center to launch a return to the past before we're hit by it. Okay, full speed ahead.
You've got a hub bearing northwest of your position under the databank shell. Got it.
Hub, dead ahead.
Jeremy, yeah, I'm almost there. What?
Yeah, a meteorite. And considering its mass, it'll obliterate not only the factory, but also the entire area, including the academy. The others are on their way back. They'll meet up with you on Lyoko. Yumi, are you there?
Hiroki. Sorry, Jeremy. I'll be right there, but I've got something important to do first.
Yumi, this is not the time. We need you immediately. Yumi? Yumi! What is that? A firewall. That's got to be a present from Santa. I'll get us out of it. It's not working. Jeremy, we've got a problem. I see it, Aelita. I'm already on it.
Hey, where'd you go? Look, I painted over it with blue. Now look at this awful color.
Hiroki, I want you to go home right now, okay? Take Johnny with you and I'll meet you there later.
What? But what about Mrs. Hertz's class?
Hiroki, you heard me.
Hey, what's the matter with you? You got in a fight with Ulrich again, huh?
By the way, Suzanne, how's it going with Pedro?
Oh, really, Jim? Not around the students. Oh.
Mrs. Hertz, we have to evacuate the academy.
What are you talking about, Yumi?
Well, I know this may sound crazy, but a meteorite is going to hit right here where we're standing.
Hold on, Ishiyama. I told you eating that raw fish was no good for you.
No, I swear it's true. I just found out from a friend who works at the National Observatory.
We have to evacuate the academy.
Huh?
The firewall's energy is set up along a fairly basic algorithm. All we have to do is crack it, and we'll be able to slip through a breach in security. Good idea. Hey, I think I finally understand what Zan is really up to.
Bravo, Einstein! You finally realized that he wants to destroy the supercomputer to keep us from coming in and pulling the virtual carpet out from under him?
Well, obviously. But this time he picked the most perfect moment. Of course. By destroying the supercomputer, Xana will not only destroy Lyoko, but more importantly, our only way back into the real world. But why would he want to trap us here? To get a hold of you, Aelita, you're the one Xana has wanted to capture since we recreated Lyoko. It's called killing two birds with one stone.
Come now, Suzanne, this is ridiculous. Are you absolutely sure it couldn't have been from something else? Fireworks, for example?
That's what I keep telling her. But I think she overdid it with the mint tea.
I know what I saw, Jean-Pierre. It was a meteor shower. We have to get the students to safety now.
Fine. As a precaution, I'm willing to go ahead and evacuate the academy, but I don't want any panic.
I found the weak link in the algorithm. It's as plain as day. The system overcompensates pressure, but it takes 3 milliseconds to inverse its polarity. Of course. By synchronizing the initial pressure, you can neutralize the sinusoidal distortion, Aelita.
Translation?
Rubber band system. Hang on. Stand by for stopping the turboprop. Ready? And now! Nice one, Aelita. Now hurry and get over to the hub. We need you back in Lyoko ASAP. Roger. Everyone okay?
My breakfast wants to come back up to say hello, but otherwise all's well.
They're never gonna get there in time. Unless I... Yeah, if only I can manage to regain control of that satellite, even for a minute, I just might get the meteorite to change its course again. Let's see. Defense Department, top secret data, password, piece of cake.
Okay, fire drill, everybody. I want all of you to make your way calmly to the main gate.
Hub in sight, 30 seconds to dive. Bingo! Well, now I'm just gonna need a transmission relay to link up to the satellite.
Jeremy? Yes, I'm still at school. I'm really sorry, but I had to...
Don't worry, Yumi. Plan B time. In fact, I'm glad you haven't left school yet.
Your laptop? Okay, I'll go to your room and get it. Then what? Okay.
Hey! Where's your sister going? Only one way to find out.
Do you read me, Aelita? I'm entering the coordinates for Lyoko. Stand by for broadband acceleration in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Take cover!
I don't know.
It's
a meteor!
Calm down.
A meteor!
Calm down right now!
Jeremy, we're good. I just picked up your laptop.
Head for the roof of the science building and hook it to the antenna.
I'm on it.
And hurry up. Okay, Jeremy, we're back on Lyoko. Where's the activated tower? Desert sector, quadrant 5742. Roger. There it is.
Oh, no.
Security door versus Yumi's ankle. I'll bet on the door.
What do you two think you're doing here?
Here we go. Teleport.
The tower's only 50 meters away. How much time do we have, Jeremy?
Enough. If you can get rid of your welcoming committee.
He ran away, so why waste a laser arrow on a coward? Go on, buddy. He's all yours. All of a sudden, that tower seems a lot further away.
Maybe you should just tell us what you think you're doing.
I haven't got time for you brats. Go back outside.
We know how to open it.
Shut up, Hiroki. I'm sick of hearing your lies.
But it's true. We can open any door.
Well, if you think you're so good, then be my guest.
Okay, but first you gotta tell us what you're up to.
What have I got to lose? A meteorite is going to crash on the school, and if I don't connect this computer to the roof antenna now, then Jeremy won't be able to access the satellite that might change its course. Understand?
A meteorite? Not bad. Now tell us what's really going on. Okay, let's go, Johnny.
Incredible.
Super sprint! Laser arrow!
It's hot. Yeah, well, this is the desert.
It doesn't look good. We'll never get through.
You should never say never.
Okay, Jeremy, I'm on the roof. Now what do I do?
Listen, try to find the antenna cable.
Got it.
Great. Now cut as cleanly as you can and stick it into the blue plug that's in the back of my laptop. Push as hard as you can. We can't strip the wire. There's not enough time. It should work.
Great. What am I going to do without a knife?
Nice one, princess. A coward and a cheater? Hey!
It's gotta change tactics.
Okay, Jeremy, it's in.
Great job. Now let the duel begin. How did that rat Xana get onto me? How's it going over there, Ulrich?
Not so good. Stay behind us, Aelita. If you get to virtualize, we'll never be able to deactivate the tower. How can anyone be such a bad shot?
The tarantulas haven't fired at me even once.
That's because you've got a couple of great bodyguards.
Too late.
Get going, you two. Hurry up.
What about you?
I can't let go of the cable. Beat it.
I'll never make it. Xana is a flawless program, and I'm only human.
This time, it's all over.
No, Ulrich.
What are you doing?
I'm forcing Xana to make a choice.
virtualize me.
Huh? What, are you crazy?
Do what I say.
Odd. Ailita's right. It's our only hope.
What was that all about?
No idea. To win, sometimes you have to know how to lose. You think Xana understands that?
Great shot, Jeremy. Real bullseye.
It wasn't me. That was Xana. Looks like he gave up on his plan. Xana wanted to capture me more than he wanted to destroy the supercomputer. With me back on Earth, he couldn't do either of them.
Well, Yumi, don't the brats get a thank you?
Thank you, brats.
Yuck!
You guys really helped me a lot this time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you forget that either.
Oh, give me a little break, huh?
Return to the past, now. So, how was your day?
You won't believe it, but we got the highest grade. And so, I promised Johnny I would keep his moon as a present. I owe him at least that, even if he doesn't remember anything.
See, your brother's not that bad after all.
Yeah, he can be pretty handy when he wants to. That's why I'm worried.
Yeah, how come?
Because now, I know it's useless keeping the door locked to my room.